Ready for the Mario Party.
How the fuck? I think I was thirsty.
Mine almost finished.
Wait. Oh, I need a shot here. Huh? Your phone. What a shot. Oh, that's good. Let me put it up there. Hold up. You know what? I'm sorry.
I was just finished drinking that yesterday.
Yeah, going on? Thanks for the stuff.
I know.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to drink it out there. Let's see if I look at something.
No, man. Like, method, just like we were yesterday. Thirst too much.
Like as soon as I hear you say Tekken, my back up still anyway. Because I know how you feel about Tekken specifically.
Me for a second.
You know how long that Mario Kart thing was?
Mario Kart told
Seek God and forget and
No,
forgive and forget.
no way you're telling me that.
Forgive,
Listen, right?
seek the Lord.
After the beating that you
and
dished out, that's crazy.
Exactly. That's not.
That's
and they have
insane.
found the light and
No.
found the way of Christ.
There's no life.
You found the way of Christ by beating on other people. Nice.
That is the past. I'm not who I was.
There's no past. That's my present.
Yeah. The Game Master and the Empress really cannot. They have to atone. They have to heed the call.
It will not stop. I will not stop. I will pass on to my children. My children's children. And now the Mario Kart is
Not the children.
my one shall live on.
That's the unborn.
Come on.
Damn.
It's not cook. So when you guys are ready, I will be there.
You know, I was completely peaceful and I was.
No, you first. Okay, first of all, you can't be. This cannot be solely based on Triforce, okay? Triforce is Triforce. You were under the Game Master's wing, okay?
Listen, y'all got smoke before y'all fight. Nah, y'all have to fight me. I'll kill all of y'all.
Yeah, man.
Over and over again.
But here's the thing, she doesn't even need y'all for Mario. Need you for Mario Kart. That's the worst part.
I'm not gonna sit there and stand there and let people attack the Empress. I'll kill your children's children.
That's the energy that I want. I'm coming to cook.
I'm just saying, like, the Empress don't even need your help. That's how much.
Whenever y'all ready.
Alright, that's all I want to hear. I'm coming.
No, these skills don't go away. No! It's crazy. This man is serious. This guy's crazy. He's actually dumb. When you get caught in a meme like that,
Yeah, that's over.
I'm on cook.
Forever. Oh God, is that school work? I know.
No, this was a job that I had done for somebody.
It works.
I can show you what I was working on for school, though, that kind of late on, but that kind
It don't taste good?
But because of work things, I don't like something else. Yeah. I mean, it depends on when this is fine, right? Because it's not only.
What's your major?
So, I mean, it's
Yeah, I'm just in a completely different one.
it's like a round ball grill. The word pastry dumplings are Japanese.
Right for?
No, not rice balls. It's a pastry.
Takoyaki?
It's pastry, see.
Mochi ball.
It's like mochi, but like it doesn't have to be mochi.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm very.
I don't know what
Almost
they're
like a
called.
dango kind of shit.
I
It's not
don't
really
know.
dango. It's not really dango, but it's shaped like dango.
Yeah.
It can be red beans. I don't know how to
Wait, I know what he's talking about. I don't know what they're called.
Is it hot or cold? That dessert or food?
So, stuff like that, made of mochi doesn't taste good. If it's only made of mochi, usually I don't like it, right? But if it's mochi with something else, it can taste for me. This is not only mochi, it's mochi and the milk tea. But things that have mochi alone in it tend to taste weird. Like it wants to be bitter, but it's not bitter. Right? It's just weird. It's not sweet, it's not salty, it's not bitter, it's not tangy, it's just weird.
Yeah, explain it.
No, yeah, it's this is just really weird.
Pick one.
It doesn't fall like any of those things. I know there's a name for the problem. But like, but yeah, it does not taste. Butter it doesn't taste.
I know not. I've been working on it. I need to finish. So
I mean, I still try it still. I don't know. I know they're not okay, because I've never heard anybody else.
I haven't like much of that in yet.
I need one of these for myself.
I need to finish.
Like online.
Or EPK.
I've done this part already. This part is
Online press kit. Or ERK.
or
Resonance.
in my case portfolio, but same thing.
That's the same thing. Yeah.
Work. I finished this section, so that's all my work experience. Yes, I used to be a computer tech. Then I did web design, and then I did. And this is the shit with vision plus, this is the shit with Signcraft, and I put anime com because technically that's actually a job. Or I do get paid for it from time to time. I need to finish this section, graphic design, video editing, social media. And haven't filled in this part, but there's stuff that I can use. And then this is some of my work. I used to do. I appreciate it. I need to change this one on the end. I haven't finished.
This is online.
It's not completely like all of these things at the top don't link properly. I need to finish changing them, but
Oh, you're done?
This is my time.
Alright. We have to talk, we have to talk about preparing for the end of the month for the shoot.
Okay, do I need to be there physically?
At the shoot, it's up to you. No, you don't have to do. It'd be cool if you were though.
it's not far.
Yeah, it's here.
Because I might not think I want to make a trip.
Oh, at the end of the month?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the shoot will be
Wait.
here.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to go
Here
on
in
stream?
Kingston, right over there by Richards Avenue, by Chili
I forgot about
Okay, like
the
what
chat.
day?
If you've been talking, I'm sorry. I forgot about you.
First weekend of May.
Damn.
So that's Saturday and Sunday.
Hey, Sean.
Oh,
I completely forgot about you.
And the winter and Captain Price and Keith.
Oh no, yes I can, yes I can. Because I'm confused
I forgot about you, and I'm sorry.
with event. So it's the first weekend of May.
I need to make a trip to Houston another month.
At the end of the month.
Yeah, like it'll be for me. So you might be gone for the whole month.
Oh, for the entire of May. Oh, yes.
You know, gonna find a ticket yet.
Alright, well we're gonna talk to the TV station to find out exactly. So we'll know.
Oh,
See it. Okay, I'm just gonna pop out the chat. Alright, so there. The chat will be here.
I mean, one for that? Okay. Great. Cool. Alright. Brother, finish your Espanol, bro. Hi. How you doing, darling?
I wonder if I can.
Boba and straw.
Oh, okay, I forgot. Nothing to it like that. You know, they might be able to do it, but I don't know how to do it. So maybe I'm listening. I'm listening.
What did
You
ripped it.
It's broken. It's not broken.
You want to pull out?
As long as I've had this Mac, I still haven't figured out anything, okay?
Jesus. No, that's the new microphone.
But you see, I don't have to...
You can't split screen.
That's what I'm trying to figure out how to do.
No. You can't right click that button and split.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know.
My
It
tablet
can't
could,
split
but-
screen, I just don't remember how to do it.
You lose your phone.
Also, admin, look at this. I just popped out the chat window so I can continue doing what I want to do. Yeah, so I just popped out the chat window so I can continue doing my other type.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Just cooling off in here.
Alright, so fine. How to split screen?
Google never fails.
How to split screen on back? Move the pointer to the green button and tap the corner of the window.
Wait, where?
Oh. That's how easy it was?
That's crazy, bro.
Oh.
That's crazy, bro.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's crazy, bro.
I didn't know that. I'm used to just dragging it and it just...
I don't know what are those green things doing.
Okay, first of all, that is to end it, that's to maximize it, and and the yellow one in the middle is to minimize it. That one is, yeah, but I didn't know that you're supposed to right click the green one to do that. I'm still learning, guys. I've had this for, since what? No,
Since
November? Anyway, late last year. So I haven't figured it out. I genuinely don't. Yeah, this thing is a lot more intuitive than I realized. At first, because I'm used to Windows, I'm like, I didn't know to scroll, you gotta use two fingers. Pause.
and I mean, say,
I'm not lying though.
It's a Bluetooth that gets.
First of all, it's weird that you literally have to use two fingers to scroll.
caress. Shit. Not too hard, you might upset. Break it. You did last time. Do that.
Yes, Wolfie, it's as if you just stepped in when the sauce commentary
I always
started.
think some weird kind. Oh shit. How soft are you?
Try 3 and see what happens.
Don't it? You never know, it might actually see it there.
Okay, so it does have a shit, I'm sorry. It does have a function.
Wow. Wait, like task, it show all
So,
things.
yes.
Wow.
So, you click with one finger, you scroll with 2, and then apparently 3, you choose a desktop. You choose you can actually look at all your programs.
The 3 fingers do have a use. Yeah?
No, yeah, we're actually not lying.
Yeah?
Right, so back to what I was saying. Okay, 4 does not have a use. Anyways, Roshan, really? Giggity.
4, I would not try 4. 4 might have shut shit down.
Didn't do anything.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
It's the same as the 3.
Yeah.
Same as 3, bro.
And it's the 2. And the difference with this is now you can't, you know how some laptops you can tap the touchpad and then click something? This one you can't tap it, you have to press it. Yeah, like you see how you can't do this? You have to actually press it.
Oh, damn.
And then to right click, you have to use 2 fingers.
It wants to be touched.
Yeah, right? There, sugar. Anyways. Alright, so right click, you have to use 2. It's really weird.
4 is pretty crazy.
Russia, no.
Bro, touch pad. Information technology, computers, people.
Y'all are insane.
How few left school?
No, we'll see.
When I went, but we can't manage it. We're not going to try that.
No, it's 5 as I use.
What?
Ooh, wait, do that again.
Oh, what?
Wow.
5 as I use.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Wild.
So 5 can be used.
That literally like puts up the thingy there.
So that's all your apps or something?
Yeah.
We're learning so much today.
Alright, so 1 is to click things, 2 is to scroll and right click, 3 is to change, is to see everything and change the desktops, and 5 is to see all of the apps. It's to see all of the apps. The more you know.
Now I have some more though, and I feel like learning.
No, I'm serious. No, y'all think I'm lying. I'm not lying. 5 as I use. I'm not lying. And then this is 3. Or this is 3. And then 2 is 4. And also right there. I'm not lying, bro. Like y'all think that I'm joking. I'm not joking.
It's not just sexual jokes.
You see, y'all are making these weird jokes, but I'm learning.
I'm on a roll. Look here, sir.
Seriously, I didn't know you could do that. I really didn't know you could do that. So now I don't forget all the way in the corner or
So
search for
6?
apps and
No.
Just.
Oh wait.
What?
Ooh, wait, do that again.
Ooh. Okay, hold on. Oh wait, what?
What did you? Alright.
Ooh, okay.
Do it again. Do it again.
Wait.
How far can you go?
I didn't know that this could do that.
Slide.
Alright, so sliding.
Using 5 fingers.
I don't think it's necessarily yes.
Yes,
Slide.
it's slide.
Okay, so apparently when you slide all of your fingers across, you get to send an email apparently. And then when you slide it to the right, you can see all of the other programs. I did not know that.
Come on.
We're learning so much today. I hope y'all have your snacks and stuff because we also do have a few topics you want to bring up.
So they want to
Not right now, though.
You do that and then you go out with
But yeah,
Apple knew what they were doing with this. It's unfortunate that they don't put instructions for all of this.
figure it out.
They need to put that. They should have put that instructions manual with this.
Okay, what does this button do type shit?
That's crazy. I didn't know that was a thing.
Body came with manual instructions. Body came with manual instructions.
It doesn't know. It's
I
called
think
HSD.
now I understand why people like MacBook so much. Because look at all of the foolishness you can do with it. You don't know that.
I really can't treat that like food.
Why? Because you have to wonder sometimes like it's all full, it's like full, like the screen is full. How do you do anything? Swipe. You want to see more apps? Swipe. You want to go back? Swipe.
Some people would not like that. Some people would not like that. I just wanted to do that. Why did it do that?
In conclusion, MacBook is apparently superior. I didn't know that.
Oof.
That's when there's a lot of maybe they don't call it a laptop anymore.
No, honestly, it really
It's
is.
called a Mac.
Like if you're going, like, this is how I see it at the moment. You get a robust PC for gaming and all of your broadcasting needs or whatever, get to your one console. And if you want a laptop and you don't require Windows or something, get a MacBook. There. It's ridiculous.
He says you're welcome. He did something. Okay, you can have that. You can have that.
I didn't know you could do all that. I'm wondering if these two that raided last night. they were like, you know, like how it's Scott Street? I'm wondering if they were Scott Street.
They have the same shit. Same team, agent or something. Go, go, go.
These two guys raided me on Twitch last night. Pokemon Unite. Nice. Actually see your profile, sir?
No.
Wait, he's live right now? Oh,
Oh,
where?
wow. Man,
What
he's
is-
playing league right now.
Okay, I have... Oh no, it's just a live thing.
What?
Because me I look on him profile picture and I'm saying he doesn't match his profile picture. You know what I mean, right? But then I'm like, wait, no, it's a live thing. Okay, that's retro gaming, but then what about his... Well, maybe not his friend, but the other guy. That's what I'm saying, because the thing is that they raided one after the other. Let me look at this one. See what this person starts like? What was I saying? Looks like. Is that what I do?
It
That
is.
you?
It's giving life, giving something else.
That's what I'm trying to
It's kind of giving.
Okay.
It's getting mixed.
Yeah.
Reason why I'm asking because I'm just like, how did you find it? What's the reason? Why did both of y'all raid me last night back to back?
You will not be able to download League of Legends.
Well, it's not League of Legends. It's Pokemon Unite.
Oh.
It's just the same type of game.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Jesus, I will not know. I will know.
Master AO? Alright. Oh, so... Okay, maybe they're not. They may or may not be friends, but both of them stream Unite typically, so I guess they just saw me online and just raided me. Okay.
Hi, Phil. And Marciel. What's up?
Because I'm trying to find the reason.
Unintentional already?
I don't think it's unintentional. I think maybe there weren't that many people streaming it at the time.
We are here
And they just like,
drinking stuff.
because regardless of the following, my layout looks interesting. So, hi.
God, that's the time on this thing.
5:20. Okay.
At 5:30 we will start the things because I have a topic that I put on hold for a very long time. And I'm getting away.
Also, guys, don't mind me. I'm just looking at my stats and stuff from last night, and also wondering who the hell those two guys were from last night. Yeah, shout out to King Retro and what's their name? Ricky Ricardo. Thank you. Y'all are dope.
You know what this means, alright? And snuggle snacks.
Cool.
And had a little had a finger.
In your case, you'd had an X bar.
This is decent, don't you? Who would know?
Oh, this guy just started. Oh, I see something. How many people is? How popular is the Pokemon Unite category on this thing?
The views. It's not breastfeeding. Storage.
Wait, pause.
They're not much things to offer except milk. I'm not good at it, so like storage.
We are at a bubble tea place. Oh, so I see how my layout will stand up because all of them people are doing the same shit. This is me assessing my peers.
Is that mac and cheese?
Yes, it is.
This man, I'm tempted to ask him.
I'm the part that I can't cover you.
No, you just saw that. You just saw it in life.
That's how I'm making me cramming, so. But I push on. One day I might do.
So like me, I'm kind of just, you know, just say goodbye, YOLO, it's been real.
This, yeah. Might just skip one.
Well, it's a boba tea spot. They sell drinks and pastries called Pizza. We just finished drinking some tea. It's a nice lounge area. You come and stream and relax with your peers. So, mom's on the left looking beautiful. I can't manage all that.
Alright, now I'm trying to understand which left we're talking about. Hold on.
But
Pause.
no side flip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how you use it.
That's for you. Okay. Now, are you serious? Yeah, you get the finger
Okay, there.
Finger movement.
the technique.
Stop it. Stop.
A technique? Did we not learn new techniques for the maneuver? Yes, they do. Don't learn. Shit. I'm from America, so I want the things from Jamaica. Well, I'm sure they got bubble tea there. How was them? No, man.
Wolfie,
answer.
pause. Calm down.
Come in.
Yeah, one. Take whatever thing you need.
Man, this guy here.
Today, the theme for today is tiredness. Tired is the theme for today.
Oh, God.
Boy, I can't relate to anything else other than that.
I went to sleep at 4 and I woke up at 8. I could not go to sleep at that time.
Oh,
At
good
court.
luck. I'm glad you slept at 4. I was on call until after 5.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah, but you know, the PTSD, the constant reminder to get out. So I'm like, shit, court. But wait, no, I'm done. I couldn't have a sleep. So, help me clean.
Sleep.
Might as well.
General sleeps.
I'm there. Shit.
For those like all doing my research.
I don't understand. It's not ears, but I have to.
I thought basically at 600.
So many functions, might as well find out what else it can do. I think I don't think Apple would go so far to go beyond 5 fingers.
Yeah, but yeah, I can't.
Alright, so context. Let me bring in the context. So, yes, it was innuendos at first, right? But we were discovering, like I explained that in order to scroll on a MacBook, you use 2 fingers, right? And then the question was, what does 3 do? So I realized that 3 moves both windows at the same time. Then the question was, what do 4 fingers do, right? 4 fingers brings up all the apps on the computer. Cool. 5 fingers, it swipes. So we realized that there are actually, even though I started out as an innuendo, we learned things.
Yeah, we learned a lot.
Right.
Right.
The reason why I started making research was when you said Apple was not working Mac.
So
I think we're going for.
yeah, man, going back to the phone now.
No, because when you said, I don't think Apple was just past 5.
Oh my god, I just realized what you said.
So you understand my...
I understand now.
Damn, bro.
Oh no.
Damn.
Right, so at 5:30 now, what are the questions?
I don't think the title of it is here.
I'm for African definition.
Apple's not even here to defend herself.
Sorry, Apple.
Wolfie, I
I meant
blame
this
you.
Apple. Jesus.
Wolfie, I blame you for this.
This how a wolf it started, so what do 3 plus 5 fingers do? Now we know what the fingers do. What types of chips do you guys have in jail? A lot of
I
them-
mean,
most of them much
banana
dimension,
chips, plantain chips.
cassava
Oh,
chips.
cheese sticks.
Cheese.
Many of the big brands as well.
I love that cheese.
Yeah, we have a lot of cheese snacks.
Cigars.
People.
Cheesies.
People.
Yeah.
Big foot.
Monster.
What the fuck?
No, you have monster tails.
Guys.
Yeah.
Like, all the snacks I can't eat.
Damn. What a children.
Someone was just leaving and just said easy curves.
You're just a support card, so okay with you.
What else? Onion. Some of the onion is also
Onion.
Onions.
What are their names?
Onions, I love it. I like the spicy ones.
Yeah.
The one with some cheese sauce.
No, you don't have a roller coaster.
I like this. I like the flaxseed one. Those are nice. Right. Why? I saw a thing on Twitter. Apparently, the snack makers, the Trinidadies, are upset because we're so known and we eat their snacks. We don't get no flowers for it. We do provide good snacks.
No. But they need to understand that they need to pay us for their
We are publicizing. I never like those.
Imagine feeling inferior over cheese tricks, dog. Over little cheese tricks, yeah. Over your little banana chips.
Them the
Yes, Rashad.
Remember how old I am.
I don't know why they did it.
Biscuit it up.
I still need some off and
Also, random point that came to mind.
not that many.
You know why a lot of people are lonely these days?
There's just no food.
Regardless of that. A lot of people just go straight from work to home and have no third place to hang out and just chill. And I realize teacher is basically providing that spot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because you know, we have a bar or a cafe or something. But these days, you have to go, even though we still think, but you know, you normally have to, instead of, you have to go find somewhere to hang out, you know, happy hour or whatever.
No, yeah.
So to reduce your loneliness, please go to places like teachers and go sit down and relax.
Put my ketchup and drink some tea and play.
Or if you want to go to a party, welcome out is coming up.
True. The screen froze supposedly.
Find yourself a terrific friend.
I mean, you know, that my introverted friend not made me like this, you know, because I never used to come up with
Okay.
tomatoes.
I've tried them drinks. I've tried them. They're really good. And strong.
And let me know if it's unfrozen.
You? Okay. Non-existent. To go when is a travel?
So, are we gonna get into this?
I'd love to, because now you're here, and as an outsider, you can also comment on some of these topics. We'd love to hear. The screen's running everything, right? So good, right?
Well, later I'm gonna hit the shower. Okay. Alright, so the idea for tea time Tuesdays.
And that's a wrap?
Right?
That's a wrap?
I mean, that's exactly what happened. Shit. She is not wrong. That's what happened. She's a joke. Love it, Joe.
Not bad. Not
Let's
bad.
start it off. Well said. She said that.
That's genuinely funny. I'm not even gonna lie. Also, hello, Christopher. What's up? Alright, so Tea Time Tuesdays is not just for hanging out or whatever. We said, we have a talk through some topics and all of that. Last time, the last one was, I believe, that an anime discussion, anime community discussion. So, yeah. So, about our topics to go through. And don't mind me because who is that?
One of them was a topic that should have been brought up in the last VOA Live podcast. But time passed and activities came up and stuff like that, so we never got to get back to it. But now we're here. I'm innocent bystander to give his 2 cents as well. So, the first one, let me give context. This topic was brought up in between. Last year, when we had the Black performances we were still doing our content that we're known for, but the lovely Hasari dropped it out of our houses and performed here, then everywhere. So I got this DM back then saying that the Valkyries should just call ourselves a dance group.
Anyways, Kayla was the one with us.
Oh yeah, that is Kayla. Yeah, but we just dance Anyways. So the person basically said we should just call ourselves a dance group because that's all we do. So, yeah, same song. Period. And I was like, Nico, when she's done, swallow. Pause. I'm sorry. What do I do? Oh God. When she finished eating, give her 2 cents. But for now, while she's masticulating, it's a long way chewing and swallowing. Remember that word. The mellow, the Valkyries are, you know what we do, right? So this statement, that statement that I got, she don't say that when you don't see her thing. Yes, I don't hear your reason. Right, listen. Okay.
Proceed. I don't know if they're going to hear me.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so in regards to that statement saying that you should just be a dance group because that's quote unquote all you do, since people can't see me.
She wasn't done. And another thing. Okay.
Alright. I think that statement is only based off of what they have chosen to see and they take the decision out of that, which is already false because I have watched them do their streams, I've seen all the content that they inevitably do, all the genres, whether it's cosplay, whether it's dancing, whether it's gaming, and the statement is false because yes, dancing is a major part of it, but it's not the only thing that they do. So they need to take the time what they have since to actually look at all of the other things that you guys do, especially like the shorts that you've been doing more often now on YouTube, before they can just determine or state that you should just branch to that alone. Because even with certain dance groups out there, dancing is a major part of it, but it's not the only thing that they're known for. So they can't just dictate to you guys what you should brand yourself as. If you want to do more things in terms of singing, do that. If you want to do more things in terms of gaming, do that. You're free to choose what you want to branch out into and share content on. So you can't really allow others to dictate just because they see one main thing.
Okay. Alright, so since my digest.
Sorry.
Or I am digesting.
Digesting, yes.
Right. You also one track minded enough. Because just because last year Valkyries were very prominent in performing and dancing, that does not mean just because you're boss with one thing, right? Don't mean you are that one thing. You simply got spotlight from that one thing, right? So just because you don't know or you choose to ignore the fact that the Valkyries is the X, Y, and Z otherwise, does not mean that the Valkyries are not also X, Y, and Z. Like, for example, Rihanna boasts off her music, but she not business about music no more.
Please, business about music.
Regardless of that, right? She decided before she got into music, she was into designing. Literally, when she was a kid, she was designing, I believe, carnival costumes and stuff like that. I might be wrong on that one, but she was designing before she became a singer. But she got big off of singing. And then after she got big off of singing, she started getting back into design again and make a multi-billion dollar business, $1 business off of it. So just because you make it in one area, you make it quote unquote in one area does not mean that you aren't other things or you aren't proficient in other things. And I don't think we should ever limit ourselves to one thing either. In fact, because you got notable props for one aspect, that means you should use it to promote the things you actually want to focus on. Because at the end of the day, the Valkyries started out as a gaming group. And so even if the gaming doesn't pop off first, that does not mean we should stop doing it. Because that was part of the original mission in the first place. So, yeah, cool, the Valkyries are really good at dancing, but we're good at other things, good at modeling, good at games, good at all sorts of things. And so that's why the Valkyries have shifted our branding to fully reflect what we do, which is gaming and pop entertainment. So dancing is a part of pop entertainment, dancing and performing. So in order to, give a proper description of what the Valkyries are, we just made sure to include that in our description that, hey, we are multi-talented and we can offer services in many different areas. Just because we must quote unquote offer one thing don't mean. I'm just saying, just because you can only must offer one thing don't mean. I don't even know who I'm speaking to, but this is funny. I'm just saying, bro.
I just want to say that this doesn't make any sense. I think the
Hey, King Smiley.
I think the comment that the person made, you said this was last year?
Yeah.
I think it's disingenuous. Doesn't make any sense. Here's an example. Let's look at the two different ways you can look at the Valkyries. Let's say the first way you look at the Valkyries is you don't know who the Valkyries is. You just came across the Valkyries. All right. So if you just come across the Valkyries, you have no idea who the Valkyries are or what the Valkyries do. So this would require you to do the R&D. You have to do the research on who the Valkyries is before you can come up with a complete opinion, right? So then now, if you're coming up with an opinion of the Valkyries, right?
Yes, I have Captain Price.
If you're coming up with an opinion about the Valkyries that you've never seen before, the first thing you see, you can't obviously judge on. That's the number one. Let's say the first thing you ever saw the Valkyries do was how do most people come across the Valkyries? YouTube or Instagram?
TikTok, to be
TikTok.
honest. Yeah.
TikTok.
And then YouTube.
Okay, TikTok, which is that's crazy. All right. So on TikTok, they see that you guys. What does you have your phone up? You have your phone up?
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, can you go to and this was made the Valkyries Instagram is relatively new. So where was the comment made on the
On
Valkyries?
mine, so no.
On your
The same one with the bottom playlist.
can you go to Now's Instagram and read her Instagram?
As in the Valkyries Instagram?
No, her Instagram.
Okay, I'm personal.
Yeah.
So read the description.
Yeah. I'm just
So
curious what
it
it
says
says.
Valkyries of Arcadia and Empire Arcadia COO. Product is Jamaica magazine model, 876 beachwear model, lab video game TV host from such time to such time, E plus TV X host. And
Wait a
then
minute.
underneath that,
Come on. You said this came up on TikTok or Instagram?
Instagram.
Instagram. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just double checking.
and then below that it shows the different things that she does, which is event promo, product promotion, cosplay, lifestyle, television, bikini model, gaming, fitness, gaming in general, music videos, and publications.
Okay, so if that is all there, and those things all have, you can see the options of, you can click those things to find out what each of those things do, right? And those gives you examples, right?
Yeah.
Each one of them have examples on it.
Okay, so then the question is bullshit. Because all of the proof is right there. So there's only two things that comes out of this. The person went there, they didn't read anything. So like words just look like Egyptian symbols, hieroglyphics. Because most guys don't read. And that's the truth. Most guys on Instagram don't read. They're like children. They judge everything by pictures. So they'll go to your Instagram and just look at the pictures. And the pictures that stimulates them the most is the only pictures that they comment on. And they slide into your DM on that premise. They don't investigate the rest of the stuff. It's like a guy meeting you for the first time and you have big titties and they're just looking at your boobs. They're like this, here. They don't care about it. This is what they see. They see titties. They don't even see, it's floating titties. They don't even see legs. It's
To
just
be honest, I
titties
have a
floating.
secondary comment because the question of the Valkyries being just a dance group, which came up last year, the question before that used to be, are the Valkyries on OnlyFans?
OnlyFans?
No, just pause and stay with me, right?
Okay.
Remember when the Valkyries used to do a lot of fan service content, which is still there, it was just a lot more back in the day.
Yeah.
That was something that people saw a lot. So the question at the time was not are y'all one, are y'all gamers, but two, do y'all have an OnlyFans because it's fan service content. So now that the Valkyries the focus last year was a lot of performances, the question came up is, are y'all just a dance group? So basically it's just the first thing y'all see. Like
Yeah.
y'all see one thing or y'all see one thing popping off and y'all just jump to conclusions instead of just looking at the whole context.
But that's what I'm saying. Are they jumping to conclusions or is it that that's what they want?
Well, yeah, that's also another thing.
Because I don't think they're jumping to conclusions. I think that's what they actually want. That's why the question is disingenuous. Because how can something be in your face and you don't look it up? And you're asking questions about something you have the answer to right in your face, but you don't want to look it up. What do you want to be told it? Does that make any sense?
This is another thing to consider as well. Let's say that one of us, our TikTok blows up one day, right? The first thing that people are going to say is that, oh, they're just a TikTok. But if you look at the history, they've been on TV, they do gaming, they do everything in pop entertainment. But the only thing that you know is that them boss on TikTok. So this is really just a case of them seeing something and just labeling you as that alone. So when you start to promote other things, they're like, but aren't you just a TikToker, or aren't you just a dance group, or aren't you just a e-girl? You know what I mean, right? So it's really just people putting you, people get an impression of you and they just put you in that little box.
But the question still stands. What is the purpose of the bio that nobody reads? I think they should just remove bios from all profiles.
No, I don't. Okay.
They should just remove. No one reads. Like reading is not fundamental anymore.
To
No
be
one
honest,
cares.
it's not for them though. These bios and stuff are for businesses that want to work with brands.
That's true.
Oh, good.
Because at the end of the day, it's not because at the end of the day, social media is for public. We all know this, right? At the end of the day, yes, it can be used for business and serious things, but what social media started out for? Fuckery. So people are only going to focus on the foolishness. All of our bios and organized content and all that, that's not for them. That's not for the entertainment. That's for people that we actually want to work with, companies that we want to work with. But at the end of the day, if a company comes across our stuff, they need to see that we're actually legit. So all these descriptions, playlists, all of that needs to be there. Because let's say, for example, if you're a big influencer on TikTok, but you have no presence elsewhere, no proper description, no nothing, a company is going to look at you and say, okay, you have numbers, but what do you do? What's the substance that you bring? They wouldn't know that. But then they might see a mid-sized creator with all of their branding A1 top tier, and they'd be more inclined to work with them because they look organized. So, questions like are Valkyries just a dance group or a bunch of e-girls or pool and hot tubbers, it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, you go on social media to look at fuckery. You don't go on social media for business.
That's a good point. And then they criticize the very same thing that they're on the internet for. Why are you girls always in bathing suits? Why does it matter?
Social media is also is not just for business, it's also for fuckery. So if you see fuckery and equate everything to fuckery, that's your business.
Kayla, you have any additions to what they said before? Are you gonna agree?
And if you want to use social media for fuckery, we're not saying don't do it. But when we're actually making a concerted effort to organize our shit and actually take this shit seriously, you can't say shit. Just because you don't take yourself seriously don't mean nothing to us. Quite frankly, it doesn't. Let me see. Yeah, but companies are only come if you can please the fans and build the base. Not really. Companies are going to come to you to see what they can get out of you. It's not about fans. At the end of the day, it's actually not about the fans. Yes, the fans have a place. Yes, the fans help to build your brand and community. But at the end of the day, what are these companies looking for? Not your fans. The companies are looking to sell whatever they can sell. And sometimes your fan base can deliver that. Other times, you can just deliver the eyes to their content.
So basically, take it like a relationship. You're looking for what you bring to, quote unquote, what you can bring to the table.
The fans have a role. I'm not saying that the fans don't have a role.
There's a distinction that needs to be made. One, because this distinction is so important because fans get out of pocket. One, the distinction is companies care about customers, not fans.
Customers.
Fans don't buy shit. Fans just talk about shit. It's like for the video game fans, right? There's so much fans that they're gonna bootleg everything offline. They don't go and buy. They want consumers, and consumers are the ones that are influenced by the content creators. Fans are not. Fans are. I don't know if you guys know what the word fans mean. Fans is short for fanatic. I don't know if you knew that.
And in this case, they're just fanatic about the creator. They don't really give a shit about the product.
Yeah.
These companies are looking to put their product on a creator's platform to see if there are potential customers. And the fan base may not give a crap about it. It's really just getting the eyes on the product so they can find the customers that they want.
I think the question that I got was, it kind of comes off as close-minded and borderline rude, because the way it was worded was that you should just call yourself a dance group because that's all you do. What that question is telling me that A, you're not willing to go and research, you have not researched, and because you saw one thing, I should call myself that because that's all you see. That is very unfair, and I have literally made the effort, not just for everywhere I can. I try to playlist everything because I know that this generation time attention span is very short. So I made a lot of short videos that still summarizes what the Valkyries do, what we offer. It's entertainment, but also different services as well, like event hosting and all that niceness, and go on TV and all that nice stuff, right? So that question is pretty much marginalizing. And what I realized about social media, whatever you look for is what the algorithm will give to you. So if you're, if you, for example, there was a time where I used to go to the beach a lot, like every week, and so you would see a lot of Forever Summers. So to the point where people were asking, do you play games? You don't even play games. Why are you in a bathing suit all the time? And you would see like 3 videos in bathing suits, right? But 1 game clip. And they'd be like, and the other post behind that game clip, you know, this video. And tell me why that game clip got no comments, but the Forever Summers always got comments. So I'm like,
Because that's what y'all want to see.
yeah, that's all you want to see. And you're not going to go and do the research. Hey, what do these people do? Can I find out on their channel, which basically describes everything? No, I'm just gonna go off of whatever's on my For You page. Oh, I see her in bathing suits. Yeah, that's what she does. Yeah, and you should call yourself that because that's all I see. It's not cool, bro. That shows me that you're not really willing to research and you kind of. So don't do that.
Alright. To answer King Smiley, yes, we are monetized on YouTube, and they're asking, I'm doing YouTube for 3 years, and YouTube is hard. Can I get some advice for watch hours, please? Honestly, streaming.
Streaming and having a consistent schedule.
Yeah, streaming and uploading consistently. Because honestly, I got my channel monetized through streaming. I built up the watch hours through streaming. And if you don't want to stream, really and truly upload content consistently.
Anything in conclusion before we go on to the next one? Research. Stop being a bug.
I do have something. I'm trying to formulate it. Y'all gonna fight me for this?
No.
Y'all, people can be interested in multiple different things. And if you see people go off of one thing, that is not the only thing they do. If that is the only thing you can do, well, that is not our business, right? I'm just saying. Right? If that's the only thing you think we should, like, are you saying that if we bust off a dancing or performing, right, that we should not do other things? That's so unambitious, untalented. Like, I'm sorry. I could never.
Yeah. Don't assume, guys, that Miss Nas, or you and me ask questions.
And also, why would you be so quick to give up what you started out on? Like, yes, it's always good to, focus on the things that are doing well, but why would you give up on your original mission in the first place? That means you never really cared about the original mission. Why would you, like, small example, let's say you started out singing, right? But you bust off dance videos, right? Why would you give up singing if that's your true passion? Just because you bust off a dance? You should continue, you should literally keep continuing to feed your passion so that if you bust off a dance, at least the people then will see you. Them are going to say you sing as well. No? And if you are a gamer, let me use Nile as a big example, right? If you start out gaming now, and you bust off of fan service, why don't you funnel that into what you like? What, not to say that you don't like both, but why don't you funnel the people then to what you like? So you can bust over that sort of, this is why, I know we're still on this topic, but this is a big thing, People stay in jobs they like just because they make money and don't actually fund the things that they want to do in life. I understand life is hard and all of that, but if you truly care about something, you're going to fund it.
9 to 5 is for suckers. Working a job, the entire purpose of working a job is to create your own capital to fund the passion you want. It's not meant for you to stay there all your life and pay bills. And a lot of people get, hey, let me go work for this company and make this person, this is their passion, make their business $1 billion all my entire life. And at the end of the day, that business does not care about you. It's nothing personal. It's not like the business is evil, but the business inherently is not supposed to care about you. You are just a cog in the wheel.
Yeah.
The business is creating a contract with you. Hey, listen, you need your money for your personal stuff, right? Whether that may be your rent, your internet, your light, your cable, your personal life. If you're a pimp, a drug dealer, whatever, you work in that job just to. Although if you're working a job as a drug dealer, I don't see why you're working a 9 to 5. But the point is, the 9 to 5 is yeah. Or you need a cover, yeah.
Okay.
The 9 to 5 is supposed to supplement what you want to do. It is not for you to live off of. Because that job, if that job decides to pivot and change or cut you, you're screwed. So, and it's not their job. I've been working for this company for years, and you would just cut me off like that. You know how many people that happens?
It's their company. They're allowed to do that.
Exactly.
It sucks, but you know.
When they made the business, they didn't make the business with you in mind. Hey, listen, we can't sell this for $2 billion. Why? Because Jeffrey's he's gonna lose his house.
He has 2 kids.
And he has 2 kids. You are the last. No, you're not the last person. You were never on their mind at all. You're an idiot.
Jamaicans have a very, you know how Jamaicans describe careers? The people them work. That's exactly what it is. It's the people them work. Right? You can say it's your work. No, it's the people them work. That's why I love that particular phrase by Jamaicans because it really paints a proper picture of when you're working for someone else. It's the people that work. Right?
Everyone can want this part of the people in the
Right. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a 9 to 5. I'm just saying that remember to pursue the things you want in life. Use the funding from your careers, from your jobs, from all of that to fuel the things that you enjoy. If you enjoy your job, that's great. Don't get me wrong. But if there's things you want to do in this life, don't forget that that's what you set out to do. Right?
Hobbies are nice. Hobbies are fun.
You're easily replaceable. Easily.
Well, jobs
If you die today, tomorrow you have a no hiring sign for your ass. You will not be missed by these companies, I promise you. Take all those sick days, take a vacation, because if you drop them and
It's a part of your compensation package,
you
guys.
don't get replaced, bro. So don't be putting your whole
Sort
life.
out your mental health. Don't struggle to read that word. Sort out your mental health. Sort out your mental health, sir. Sort out your mental health.
Damn, okay, we know what that means.
And don't make nobody make you feel bad for taking your paid off days.
Yeah.
It's a part of your compensation package. I'm not telling you to go overboard, but if it's a part of your package, take it.
Okay, next. Over the weekend we we went to Animators of Jamaica's MASHLE fitness link up.
Also, hey, no, but sorry for not saying that.
And it was fun. It was really great seeing the Angel community again. We had some fitness activities there. We provided the Ring Fit, the Active Game and Fitness, which pretty much showed that you can use video games to stay fit. Sit on your ass all day and get up and pump 2 weights, and my arms did hurt. But it was a lot of things that happened. But I wanted to know, you weren't there.
I was
You ran away. You hid.
In fitness, bro.
You hid from the fitness event.
From the fitness.
technically,
You're the
right? What had happened was, right?
You see, when me go work, I end up at the event anyway.
In the sense of me, right? My sister needed me, right? So, like, I don't think that
Yeah, when the voice go up, you know it's up more than ass.
like,
When the voice go
I
up.
don't get to like spend time with my sister a lot. So, yeah, we just went to the beach.
Yeah, bring her
I
to-
love could've, but they already.
It was free.
She and her friends. It was she and her friends.
Bring
And they
them to-
already wanted to go to the beach.
Exercise with the soul.
I mean, they did a lot of exercising, and almost drove to me to save them. So, I've been a lifeguard. I'm a gym
Okay,
The
then.
more you know.
Right.
Also, Notoric says /ton therapist. Yes, apparently.
You know, so I am an unpaid therapist against me, so I am a good listener. So yeah, I should really monetize that shit. But you know, such is life. I just listen. And then 9 out of 10 them start to talk about their own problems. I'm like, I didn't get to talk yet. But you got it. You got it. See you next week.
Right. So, I think the main question regarding MASHLE is, what was your personal highlight? What was your personal highlight?
I liked when the people came in and interacted with the games because that's really what we tried to push. So when they got into the 1-2 switch, the boxing, and they got into the ring fit, some of them didn't even know what ring fit was. It's the first time seeing a workout exercise game. It's not the first one, keep in mind. There's Wii Sports as well, and God knows whatever else before that. So it was really cool introducing them to that, and who knows, maybe we might start a new thing with fitness and games.
Listening actually does help. It doesn't always completely solve the issue, but a lot of times when people have the things to get off their chest, speaking to somebody about it actually helps. Even if it doesn't completely fix it at the end of the day, it is a step in fixing it.
Get it out.
Oh, what is the unbeatable trio? You see, because the Valkyries is 9
In Jamaica.
in Jamaica, the Pink is 9. We are a piece. We're a couple.
Yeah, keep going.
Appreciate it, but we are but a piece of it. Alright, so my personal highlight. Now Nal is going to shake her head at this one. My personal highlight is when I arrived at MASHLE and I heard all of the Has-Been Hotel songs.
You lie!
And
They did!
yes,
They did!
yes, she
They did.
and so as soon as I settled, so it's 10 Valkyries now, right? So it's 10 of us in Jamaica, right? Remember that it's just my memory, right? On the spot memory. But when I arrived, some of the folks at MASHLE were belting out the songs from Has-Been Hotel. Yes, it's kind of heathenous, but don't worry about that, right? Right? So it was. I got to join in on the fun.
It was like a choir. How did all of y'all know all the songs? No one messed up once. I didn't have mistake. No, sir. Not even a slip up. They know it perfectly. How do y'all know these songs? All of them.
You see, the one with Lucy and Alistair, I can't forget. The one with Vox and Alistair, I can't forget.
Yes.
I genuinely, like those two in particular, I can't forget. I'm sorry.
The beef that you have going on.
The other ones, I will definitely mess up on the. Love you too. I'll definitely mess up on the other ones, but those two in particular.
Poison and User Baby is one of
User Baby is one of my favorites as well. But yes, the radio star kill video or whatever the fuck. That one with Vox and Alistair, that one is just. I can follow that one word for word. I mean, it's fast, but I can follow it word for word.
As much as I don't approve of that show, I completely understand Alistair.
Alistair is a serial killer. He's
I'm
pause.
really
Full pause. Alistair is a serial killer.
I understand.
Basically, he is.
I'm not saying it's right. So I understand.
He has a good heart, though.
Yeah.
Like,
And nobody freak with Charlie. Say,
right. He's so
I
protective.
understand that one. I would go hard.
Protective, I don't know if that's the word. Lucy is protective because of obvious reasons. But I don't think Alistair is protective because he wants to be. I think it's just because he needs to be for whatever he wants to gain.
Possibly, but still.
Look at them.
It works.
Well, in a place like that, right? I guess it's worth something. But most people don't care, even if he may or may not be pretending to care. At least that's what I think.
I don't know. I think he genuinely.
I think he grew to care over time.
Yeah.
Like at first, it was just his whatever goals he had, and then he has a hard. I guess he probably has a hard time trusting people because you know where they are.
And then he just grew on him.
Yeah, I think he did say that he he was watching them from the balcony saying, you know, they're a good bunch to be around or something like that. So, you know, he does care, only slightly, but he does care. He just has a hard time showing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reminds me of 95% of that people.
So, Mello, what was your favorite part? What was your highlight of MASHLE?
What time did we reach there?
They know, so no,
Me reached there like 5 minutes, so I don't know what to tell you.
Alright. We reached before.
Okay.
My highlight for me was, I guess, watching everyone trying to do the TikToks.
Jesus.
Because people will know, because of the opening song for MASHLE Season 2, there's just one easy little dance sequence,
You would think.
and people were just shuffling all over the place, getting done. And I was just there with the this expression, just like, just tell me when to do it.
5 choreographers.
But overall, it
Hey,
was
not
my-
everybody's a dancer, you know. It could look simple, but for those who aren't used to dancing, it might be the most complicated thing they've seen in their life.
And the funny thing is that I was listening to the song at work today.
It's stuck on it. It's in my ear now.
Yeah, I was
Permanently.
just there in the office, man, my business, and then it reached the song. I said,
Yeah, for this. Yeah.
my coworker looking at me next to me, he was like, are you okay? It's like,
Yeah, man.
It's
It's called vibes, bro. Vibes, bro.
It's always when the intrusive, when anime intrusive topic comes in, and it just manipulate by everything.
Alright, so since we have talked about our highlights from MASHLE, I didn't even read this question before, but here's the next question. I actually have an answer for this already, but
It's a very simple answer.
it's a very simple. So the question posed, and I'm going to actually stand up for the event organizers on this one. How come no one keeps a list of banned people from community events? Alright, so there is a list, but speaking specifically to MASHLE and some other things, link up and event are two different things. If it's a paid event, then you have security and people to look out for people who are banned, right? But if it's just a free event or a free link up, it's a bit harder to secure. Right, it's harder to maintain security of the space, and you can't necessarily, if you didn't book a venue, for example, it's hard to tell somebody who is quote unquote banned to not be there. Especially if it's a public space, it's hard to tell them that. Now, should you protect your patrons? Yes, you should. But yes. So now, why did this question come up?
Because me oblivious, I'm big and friendly, so I learned this like at home. There was a certain individual that was at the event over the weekend, and come to realize that dude has been banned from certain events because of certain things he has been doing or has done allegedly, with female guests at these events. So that person was banned, and then that person came in today, on Saturday, the weekend. So I'm like, if that person is banned, then is there a way to like prevent or keep a cap on that, or try to like
Pause.
protect?
Yes, Chris. So, funny enough, today we have a clip from the stream.
Lord of his mercy.
No, I'm not gonna say it, I do business.
Lord of his
Him
mercy.
is a crosses. Right, so I have a clip from the stream, Chris. We were walking into the event, and the brother soups past you and come to me. If Romario ever see that, he might say, so every single time he's not at an event, you are charged with my protection, quote unquote. And you make a creep, zoops past you and find me. Good job. I'm just saying. And yes, Chris, pretty much. I'm just saying, and the clip is there showing him walk straight past you. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, I saw that clip.
So, you know, if Roma saw that, he would have looked at you 2 times and said, so what did I put you in place? What did you even go for? I'm just saying. And you know those type of guys, I don't care if he's watching. You know those type of guys, they say, oh, can I get a hug? And you say, no. Oh, but why not?
Because no.
You know, I'm just saying the world needs balance, because when you have good people who are not really so into violence, they'll be like, oh no, I don't feel comfortable. What you need is that one motherfucker that's not afraid to go to jail and be like, oh, you're not hear the word no? Why you not have no teeth now? Why you on the floor bleeding, bro? You didn't hear no.
Yes, Kelly. Now, go on. What you have to say?
Are you that friend that's afraid to go to jail? Yeah, the world needs balance. So you need that one friend that don't afraid of death, jail, hell, nothing. So to keep the good persons good, and that's I'm with the shits though. What you wanna do, bro? Y'all lucky I have to leave the Valkyries, boy. If I was not, oh god.
You know, now that this question has come up, you know, from last year I've been saying this, that the Valkyries need extra security. Yes, the Valkyries have the wonderful admins that, you know, do their jobs and stuff, but as the Valkyries, you know, continue to do the work that we do, you know, you have questionable characters or not so questionable characters that decide to pass by and speak to and interact with. And I'm not saying this to be stush, by the way. What I'm saying is y'all need to genuinely learn boundaries. Y'all didn't learn for social cues growing up. Y'all didn't have friends going to school. So apparently you have to encroach on people's personal space in order to try and make friends. No, that's not how it works. You're a big man or a big woman. Learn to do things properly. I could understand if you were a child. I could understand if you were a teenager, which is still a child, right? But if you are a big man or a big person, you can't go out here doing foolishness because, and I say this to certain people I know all the time, it's not shady either, but that now that you are a big person, the actions that you do have bigger consequences. So just because this is your way, quote unquote, of approaching somebody, quote unquote, making friends, quote unquote, raising up somebody in your words, right? You can get assault charges, you can get a lot of different charges, or you can do this to do something to the wrong person at the wrong time and end up in foolishness.
Or the grave.
Right? So your actions as an adult have a much bigger consequence than when you were a kid. So you can't go around doing foolishness and think you're going to get away with it.
I have a question. Why do random stranger men require, the word is require, I'm not even making it up. Why do they require a hug?
Because they weren't helped by their mother, you know.
As Dragon would call it, fatherless behavior.
Well, fatherless and maidenless behavior.
And definitely maidenless.
They've never touched children.
No, but like, why do, okay, an absolute stranger, I can understand if it's a friend, you meet a friend, you have some...
But an absolute stranger that you don't even remember the name.
And they require
Hold
a
on,
hug.
pause. Actually, yes. And I'm going to be specific now. I know exactly who this person is. I've been to many events where this person is there. And you don't remember my name. I remember who you are. But the first thing you will ask me for is a hug. How does that make sense? Why do you ask for a physical interaction with somebody you have never met? And somebody of the opposite sex as well? How does that work? As the first thing you ask of somebody? That's stupid, dog. Yes, I know. I can show you who we're talking about. But I'm just saying, that don't make sense. Put up some signs next to it. Well, yeah. Well, as I said, it was a link up, not an event. That's why that person was there. But I'm just saying, y'all don't know, y'all didn't learn social cues and y'all gonna get yourself arrested over nonsense.
No, but that's an option. It's not him though, but it's an option.
Wait, another one?
Oh, but this is my person, man.
Add that.
But yeah, as it relates to ideas about keep black people at bay, it is hard and it is a long shot. but like security is very. If you genuinely want to keep certain people banned and away from your patrons, so none of these slip-ups can happen again, or try to limit them as much as possible. Have security combs through that crowd.
And another
Sign
thing,
signs will not really do much.
well, no, for big events, the sign is there to say if you fuck up, the sign was there, so now we can punish you
Yeah,
for it.
sign.
Oh,
is,
well,
Right?
yeah.
Right. But and another thing, right? It's one thing if it's a one instance, a one accident, a one mental slip up, one incident is one thing, right? And you get banned off for one incident, right? Now, it's another thing if you are a repeat offender, continuously getting and people continuously complain about one particular person. Best context right now is that I know somebody that fucked up once and got banned for a space of time.
Yeah.
But they have not fucked up since because why? It was an accident, right? And they have made amends for whatever they fucked up with, right? This person that we are talking about, subtweeting all the words, is a repeat offender, a repeat creep. And I don't care if you're watching this stream. You're not no manners. You're not no growth. You're not no parents that grow you properly.
And then when you say that, people say, oh, why is she acting uptown? No,
Oh
nigga,
no, sure.
you're
Tell me that.
No, it's not that.
The fact is, people say that until they're in the.
They say that until something happens.
They say that to justify their behavior. It has nothing to do with that. Whether you're uptown, whether you're in the ghetto or zinc fence. Like, if you had a sister, would you want some random dude walking up and grabbing up your sister and hugging her? Someone you don't know? No. Okay, so then why do you do that to people?
And if she says no, ask her why you being like that.
Yeah, you're gonna ask your sister why you being stush? No, you're not gonna ask her. This is stupidness. This is dudes' intentions. They think they want to hide this. This is straightforward. This is gay. That's the only thing I can. I'm not talking about homosexual gay. I'm just talking about just gay. They're like dudes clearly don't touch grass, and they
Exactly.
outside of their circle, they don't know how to. What you have put it again? They have no social cues. They don't go out. They don't know how to.
And it's not our job to teach you.
Exactly. That was your
You're a
parents'
big,
job.
like,
Or
as I
you learn it
said,
yourself.
I could understand if you were a kid or a teenager. But if you're a grown person in your 20s and up, there is no excuse for anybody's behavior. And to answer your question, I'm specifically talking about one person, but this is a general statement, right? That y'all need to learn social cues and how to interact with people. I'm not even saying interact with girls. This is just interacting with people in general. Because you're gonna fuck up and you're going to do this to the wrong person
On the right day.
on the right day and get yourself arrested.
They're worse.
Funny enough, you know, like
It's
when
always
you
the
said
worst.
like 20 and up, in my head I'm like once they touch like 16, then you're supposed to be pushing home. At least once, like even if you're 18,
Like I don't care if your girl broke up with you, if
even
a
if
girl
you're, like,
turned you down
18,
in high school.
You're supposed to know social cues. You're supposed to go through enough bullying and beating for understand.
A big thing actually, guys, is a lot of the excuses. Now I'm subtweeting all of the foolishness, right? A lot of the justifications for some of these people or guys' behavior is, oh, back when I was 4, my mother used to beat me. Or back when I was in high school, I was rejected by a girl and therefore went on a rampage.
That's not my
That is always the excuse. Something traumatic happened in your life, therefore this justifies my lack of lack of propriety with my actions. It doesn't justify anything. Why? Because you're a grown. You are an adult. How long are you gonna have to keep up that excuse? Oh, I was heartbroken. Oh, I was traumatized.
Tell the police when I'm arrested the cloud.
Yes.
Tell the police, I was touched with the line.
Like no, that's not how that works.
Those things are unfortunate, but it's not fair that somebody else should
No
suffer.
one else should suffer for your foolishness.
Yeah, what happened to you? That's just fucked up. Like, okay,
They can't put that on a random person.
I
exactly.
think that should give you even more reason not to do it to them in person.
Exactly.
So you're like, oh fuck the world, because the world never cushioned me. Well, the world doesn't cushion anybody.
Exactly.
Some people are born with, more favorable circumstances than others. That's just how it is. Everybody is dealt a different deck of cards when they spawn on this earth.
And
It is not meant to be fair or unfair. It's just how it is.
And if you have a problem, you can always throw the hands with God. He's up for it all day, every day.
Alright, before yeah, can we move to the next one before? Next event for the Valkyries. What is next on the table for us in terms of events?
Bebo?
Yeah, honestly, we're resting until Bebo. For those who don't know, Spirited Away in Your PJs was postponed until June 2nd. It's not the date in May, so it's during June 2nd. It's been a week after. So I'll have a little bit more time. I need to get my PJs. God damn.
Yeah,
Get my freaking PJs. Huh?
No.
No.
This is because I'm wearing a cosplay, so many people go put all the fabric on.
I don't have shit. Cosplay department. I don't do shit. Help me. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Good job.
I'm going.
Fine, I will look on Shein and Amazon.
I'm going.
She said cosplay department.
Your cosplay department.
Cosplay department.
What do you mean? Shit.
I suppose that is my job. No?
Exactly.
Almost every cosplay she end up in, she's like, what am I doing?
And she come through, Manala. She Here, take your coffee. Yeah.
I need another drink.
What are the Valkyries going to be doing at this event? Well, one of the main things we want to do is bring one of the main things we want to do is bring the bed lounge gaming experience to Vivo. But you know how the Valkyries we do our little sexy thing. We want to tone that down for the time and put up the event. So
Cute.
we're gonna do more cute. No, not really sexy, but more
Some
kawaii.
certain aspects of sexiness can't really be toned down because we're grown people at the end of the day, but we are going to just
Consider the
we
environment.
are going to consider the environment that we're in because we can understand when we need to be professional and when we can let loose,
And that was actually a main concern because one of the people came to me and said, people were saying you're sure you want to look at the Valkyries because all of them doing is sexy stuff. So we're like, so we don't have time and place.
We don't have sense.
Are we on what I call it? Certain TV what I call it? The A word there in bathing suit at the wrong time. Everything is time and place. Everything is time and place, including this event. Yeah, man,
Like we're not kids. We have sense to know when certain things are appropriate or not. Also, to this Kenardo was saying, be careful out there. Seen some fans do some weird stuff and dangerous stuff too. Yeah. And then Kenardo says, is Neko management? Yes. Or I am one of. So every Valkyrie has a role, but a couple of us also work with the business side, and I work in not just the content side, but the business side. I help Niall with the business side. So each Valkyrie has talents and abilities, and some prefer to work on the talent end and the camera. Some like to work in front of the camera mainly, and not necessarily behind the camera. In my case, I work in both areas, behind and in front, and also in the boardroom, so to speak. Okay. So yes, is Neko management? Yes. Fear me.
We can.
I don't.
I think there are people here.
Are they gonna work in here first? Or they gonna work in here first?
We can move on.
Okay. Well, I have a question, admin. Is the last question necessary?
We can do it for next time.
Yeah. There's one last question, but to be honest, it's a very irrelevant topic, an irrelevant person. This is not anybody local, by the way. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. So, anyways, so we basically covered the majority of the topics. Thank you everybody for engaging. The next topic that I said is irrelevant can be brought up at the next one. And is there a guys group?
Yes, there's a Knights.
So you have the Valkyries of Arcadia and the Knights of Arcadia.
The Knights focus on esports and competing and fighting
Killing
and,
each other.
and killing each other, and we focus on social gaming and entertainment.
Fun.
Right? So yes, there is. But yeah, guys, that's the stream. We're gonna make sure so them have space. We're not leaving yet, but we need to give them space to clean up.
Yeah.
So the stream is ending here, guys.
Thanks for watching and see you back at the house for Hankai.
Also, if you want to see all the stuff that the guys have done over the years internationally, look for Empire Arcadia. That's the parent organization of the Valkyries of Arcadia. So you can see all of the things that the organization has done over the past 20 years. Okay?
Yeah. Bye. Bye.